Welcome to Module 4.1, Component Lifecycle Methods. I'm thrilled to have you here, and I'm your instructor, the NetQuest 1. In this lesson we'll dive into the component lifecycle methods in React. Understanding the lifecycle of a React component is important for managing its behavior and interactions with the DOM. Let's explore the key lifecycle methods. React components go through a series of phases during their lifecycle, from creation to destruction. These phases are divided into three main categories: mounting, updating, and unmounting. 1. Mounting. 1.1. Constructor. The constructor is the first method called when a component is created. It is used for initializing state, binding methods, and performing other setup tasks. It receives props as an argument and should call super props before any other statement. Class myComponent extends React component, constructor props, super props, initialize state or bind methods here. 1.2. Render. The render method is required and is responsible for rendering the component's UI. It should be a pure function, meaning it should not modify the component state or interact with the DOM directly. Class myComponent extends React component, render, return, div, *JS representing the component's UI *, div. 1.3. Componentedment. Componentedment is called after the component has been rendered to the DOM. It is commonly used for data fetching, subscriptions, or manually modifying the DOM, ideal for performing tasks that require access to the DOM. Class myComponent extends React component, componentedment, perform actions after the component has been mounted. 2. Updating. 2.1. SholdComponentUt next props. Next state. SholdComponentUt is called before rendering when new props or state are received. It allows you to control if the component should re-render or not. Optimizing performance by preventing unnecessary re-renders is a common use case for this method. Class myComponent extends React component, SholdComponentUt next props. Next state. Return true if the component should update, false otherwise. 2.2. Componented update prevprops. Prev state. Componented update is called after the component updates and the changes are reflected in the DOM. It is useful for performing side effects after a component has updated. Class myComponent extends React component, componented update prevprops. Prev state. Perform actions after the component has updated. 3. Unmounting. 3.1. Componentwilitin. Componentwilitin is called just before a component is removed from the DOM. It is used for cleanup tasks such as canceling network requests or clearing up subscriptions to prevent memory leaks. Class myComponent extends React component, componentwilitin. Perform cleanup before the component is unmounted. Understanding these lifecycle methods helps you manage the behavior of your components at different stages of their existence. Whether you need to initialize state, fetch data, optimize rendering, or clean up resources, leveraging the appropriate lifecycle methods ensures efficient and well-controlled component behavior throughout its lifecycle.